Hey people, what's up? So, I want to talk a little bit today. This is going to be a bit of a rant video, I guess, but I want to talk about comments, the way people leave comments on videos. And this is pertaining to a specific video that I uploaded about 2 weeks ago called No Man's Sky Looks Lame. Now, I knew I was going to get a lot of hate on this video when I uploaded it because there's a lot of hype for No Man's Sky. But basically, based on the trailers and stuff we've seen so far, I think the game looks lame. Okay, that's my opinion. I'm entitled to it. My opinion is justified, okay? But my video was basically an open invitation for people to discuss it with me and basically try to convince me why I should be hyped for this game. And so far, everybody's failed. Basically, the best answer that I've gotten so far is, well, the developer said there's lots of stuff to do in the game, so you'll never get bored. Like, that's not good enough for me. I'm sorry, that's not good enough for me. They talk about all these sorts of things like mining for different resources, being a space pirate, being a bounty hunter, and that's basically it as far as I've been told. But I want to see it, you know what I mean? I want to see what it entails, like what's involved with being a bounty hunter in No Man's Sky. What is involved with being a space pirate? Because there's different, it could be anything. Depending on how they program the game and how, the game works, it could be something that's completely amazing and totally fun to do. Even if you're doing the same thing over and over again, it might be amazing and fun. Or it could be completely lame and stupid and boring. And an example I gave was these app games like Clash of Clans and stuff like that, which I don't play. I'm not into those kind of games. But if you watch the commercials for these games, okay, they have friggin' Kate Upton riding around on a big white horse with her cleavage bouncing around. She's got her sword and she looks great. And she's got her army. And they say things like, command your army into battle, engage in epic wars, and build up your tower defenses and all this cool stuff. And they make it sound really epic and kind of, like you're gonna be in a Game of Thrones episode or something like that. Then you download the game and you got these shitty ass graphics and all you do is touch the screen every once in a while. I mean, that's kind of the vibe I'm getting with No Man's Sky, alright? And I know I'm probably one of the select few people that feels this way, but this is my logic mind thinking. This is my realist mind thinking, okay? Because they're telling us, yeah, you could be a space pirate, you could be a bounty hunter. Like, okay, let's see what that looks like. Because if being a space pirate means I have to go from point A to point B, press a button, then go from point B to point C, press another button, I mean, I don't want to do that. But if it means I get to go somewhere, I see a bunch of people, I get to hold them up at gunpoint, rob them, have this intergalactic chase where these guys are chasing me and I'm trying to get away and I'm having a space, it just depends on how they execute it will determine on whether or not it's actually fun or not. So they keep saying all this cool stuff, but they won't show any of it, and that's what makes me nervous, okay? It's been 2 years. We've seen No Man's Sky showcased at 3 different major gaming events, and the 3 demos they've showed have basically been the same thing. Minor exploration and space travel, and that's it. So if there's so much more to do in this game, why can't they just show us an example? Why can't they show us what the gameplay looks like? Why can't they show us what the AI looks like in the game, other than animals eating grass or running around? Like, I want to see, what kind of dangers and what kind of challenges I will have to overcome in this game. Because so far they haven't shown any of it. They've talked about it, they've briefly mentioned it here and there, but that's not how things work, okay? When developers are making a game, they show gameplay demos, they show trailers, they show montages, all kinds of things to let people know what they are buying, to let people know what kind of game they're going to be playing. But the comments I was getting on my video were so rude and so unnecessarily hateful, and people are like insulting me personally. They're basically saying my opinion doesn't matter because I play Call of Duty. Most of the comments on there were just people slamming Call of Duty and just shitting all over Call of Duty. Like, it had nothing to do with No Man's Sky at all. And these people are on there fucking bitching about Call of Duty. Like, stay on topic or fuck off. I don't care if you don't like Call of Duty. This isn't about Call of Duty. And it doesn't matter if I like Call of Duty or not. That's not the point. The point is, these developers, after 2 years of showing us gameplay, have showed us nothing of substance. And that has me worried. Okay, it's killed my hype for the game. If you want to be hyped about it, that's your own choice. But to me, there's nothing to be hyped about. You can't be hyped just because the developers say, hey, our game is going to be great, you're going to have lots of fun. I mean, of course they're going to say that. For me, personally, I have to see something. I have to see some examples or some proof that this game is actually going to have some substance to it and actually going to have some reason for me to want to pick up the controller and, you know, dedicate my time to it. But seriously, if you're going to leave a comment on somebody's video, stay on topic. Don't be insulting. Be respectful of people. I mean, don't try to degrade their character based on what they like just because you don't like something. Let's be civil, alright? We don't have to be assholes just because we're protected behind the internet. That's not how things should be working here. But that's how people seem to think it is. They think that they can go around calling people names, being rude, being insulting, just because they know nothing will happen to them. And that just, it pisses me off. But anyways, that's it, guys. I'm Bile Self, and I'm out. Later.